Hey everyone, I have another story time for you guys. It is about the... Oh my god, there's a spider. Oh my god. So today I'll be talking about... I'm sorry, okay. Today I'll be talking about my stalker that I currently have, and like, the thing about it though is that people who make storytime videos about like the person who stalked them, like usually they have like a case going on right now, so like that person isn't doing anything. But for me, it's like this person is still continuing to do stuff, so I don't know what to do, and I'm gonna explain that at the end of the video. So I hate long intros, let's just get into it. So I met this dude my freshman year of first semester. It was probably like a couple weeks into the school year, so it was probably like September, like the beginning of September. And how I met him was that he DM'd me on Twitter and he was like, I want to get to know you, like let's chill, let's hang out. So I was like, yeah, sure, like I can add you to my list of boyfriends, like, you know, what's wrong with having 6 boyfriends, like, you know? And obviously I'm not like that now, but before I didn't care. Like my main priority of freshman year was to have fun because I was taking easy classes and I didn't have my parents around, you know, trying to tell me what to do, so I honestly didn't care about what I did. And I might do a video explaining like my college freshman year because that shit was like crazy. Like I had the most crazy freshman year ever. Anyways, so I end up like talking to him and we're like, let's meet up at the student union, get some Chick-fil-A. And I was like, sure, like a free meal, are you kidding me? Yes, pay for my food, you know. So I meet up with him. He's like 6'4". I'm like, dang, like this dude, like we might have something going on. And so, you know, we're eating, talking for like 30 minutes and I'm kind of getting bored. Like I really hate the talking stage because it's just like, what's your favorite color? Where are you from? Like I was getting tired of those questions. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to go back to my dorm. Like, thank you for the food. Thank you for this, but I'm going to go. And he was like, let me come to your dorm. Like, I want to come with you. And I was like in my head, I was like, first of all, I just met you. But I was also scared because I thought he wanted to get me pregnant. Like, I thought he wanted to do stuff at my dorm. And like the thing about me was that I was all about having 6 boyfriends at the time, but you know what I wasn't about? I was not about doing the stuff that they wanted to do, okay? I'm a child of God, always am, always will, you know. Dumb me was like, yeah, sure. So this dude finds where I live. He knows what floor I'm on. He knows what room I'm at, like in this building. And dumb me just is like, you know what, my roommate's gonna be there, so if anything happens she will see everything. But you know what, right when we walk in, my roommate's door is open and she's not in her room. So I was like, damn, like if something really happens, like I'm fucked. Like there's nothing I could do. So nothing happened. He's like, honestly, nothing happened. We watched a 3-hour-long scary movie and he tried to make a move, but I kind of like pushed it off to the side because I was like, no, you didn't come here for that, so no. So at that point, I feel like he's trying to, how do I say this? Like, since I wasn't reacting to him making a move on me, he was gonna stay until he could. Yeah. So after the movie, I was kind of just like, okay, great, you can go, we can hang out another day. But he was insistent on staying. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna text my roommate and come up with some type of excuse to get him to go. So I'm just texting my roommate and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you need to come back right now, you know, while he's like on his phone or whatever. And she texts me after, she's like, why? Like, why do I need to come back? Like, what's wrong? And I was like, there's a guy who's overstaying his welcome. Like, you need to come back and force him out. She texts me back, she's like, I can't come home tonight, or I can't come back to the apartment, so just make something up. So I was like, okay, fine. And so I was like, you know, my roommate really needs help with something. Like, I'm gonna have to go in about 30 minutes, so just letting you know that. And you know what this guy does? He literally kicks off his shoes, jumps on the bed, puts his arms behind his head, and is like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I just started to meet you and I really want to get to know you. And I was like, who is this guy? Like, who raised you? Like, Who raised you? Like, I literally said that I need to be somewhere and you kick off your shoes and jump on my bed. Like, what? And so I couldn't think of anything else to say to get this guy to leave. So we're literally watching videos of Instagram comedians for like an hour. And they're not even funny. I'm literally sitting over here in pain because of fake laughing. Like I was so angry at this point. So you know what I did? I literally called up my roommate and I was like I acted like she called me, but really I called her, and I was like, "Oh my God, Marie, like you need me to come, like I said I was gonna be there, but I'm sorry, like I'm in a situation right now, but I'm on my way, this and this and this." And then you know what he does? He gets up from the bed. He's like, "What are you doing? Like I thought we were having quality time and this and this and this." I was like, "No, I need to go or you need to go. Bottom line, nobody can be in this room." So he was like, "Okay, fine, like I'm gonna get my shoes and I'm gonna go, but I am gonna see you this weekend." And I was like, "Yeah, get the fuck out, like we'll figure that out later, but just get out." So eventually he leaves and I'm just like, yes, this guy is out. Like I don't have to talk to him anymore. I can ghost him like I do for most of the guys that I talk to, you know, out of my life. Bye. No, because that weekend I went to my roommate's sorority kickback party type of thing. And I got there around 11. I stayed until like 2 a.m. And tell me why this dude that I just met 2 days ago, 2 days before this party, is like blowing up my phone. He's saying, "Where are you? Like, I want to get to know you more. You're not letting me get to know you. Where are you? I can help you." And I was like, first of all, I'm at a party. Like, leave me alone. And he was like, "I can send you a Uber. Like, I can send you Uber to your place or my place, and then I can walk to get to wherever you are." And I was like, chill out. Like, I'm at a party. And that was like the last thing I sent. And then I just left it on at that because I just wasn't trying to be bothered. And so the next morning I get back to my dorm and I get a text from him saying, "I'm so sorry about how I reacted. I'll never treat you like that. I was just like acting that way." And like, I honestly didn't care. So I left him on open, left him on red, blocked him, done. Tell me why, like 3 days later, my roommate walks into my dorm, like our little like apartment type of dorm. Yeah, it's like a dorm, but it's an apartment. So she walks into the apartment and she's like, "Who is Ken?" First of all, his name is not Ken. I'm protecting it for legal reasons at this point. His name is not Ken. I'm just saying that. So she's like, "Who is Ken? Like, weren't you talking to him this weekend? And he said he was gonna do that. Like, he just followed me on Twitter." And I was like, how? Like, I was like, first of all, how did he follow you on Twitter? Because the day when I called my roommate to come back, they never met. He never asked who the person I was talking to. He never asked what she looked like. He never even said anything about her. So how did he find out that she was my roommate? And DM'd her asking why I'm not messaging him back and all this type of stuff. So I was like, block him right now. Save your time, save your energy, and block him. And so she was like, "Okay, yeah, no problem." And so I was like, "Okay, like, please, like, hopefully he's not gonna try any more stupid shit or whatever." And so, I don't know, I want to say like a month later, I see him while I'm walking to class. So my building is over here and he's like walking around outside of my building, and I was like, "Oh, there's no way I can run into him." So I'm walking that way and he sees me. And so I think he's like trying to walk close to me. So I go like the back way into the building so that he doesn't see me. And so I was like, okay, how? Like, first of all, the school that I go to is Texas Tech University. That school is big as hell. It takes me 20 minutes to walk to one of my classes. So how is it so, like, is it a coincidence that I ran into him? Like, I don't know. And so the crazy thing about that incident, though, was that when I was walking back from class to my dorm, I see this dude walking towards my building, and he sees me too. So we're about to cross paths like this, but I'm a very fast walker, so I speed walk into my dorm. And the thing about my dorm is that there's 2 sets of doors. The first doors you can get into if you don't have an ID. The second set you can't get into unless you have an ID. So he sees me and he starts walking fast. And so the only reason I can tell that is because I put my phone up, and like if you put the camera on, you can see like the reflection behind you and all that type of stuff. So I have my phone up and I see him following me. And so I get through the first set of doors, but I'm like, I know he can't get through the second set of doors. So I'm just gonna go and like hurry up, go through the doors with my ID and go. And so I go through the doors, I take the elevator, and I see him trying to get into the second set of doors. So I was like, nope, I need to take the stairs. So I took the stairs, went into my room, locked my door, thought that that was the end of that. But I was wrong, because I don't know, 2 months later, maybe the next month, I get a random text message. And you see, the thing about it, though, that I knew was weird was that I blocked him on iMessage, Snapchat, Instagram, every social media, Twitter. Yeah, I blocked him on every single social media. And I get a random text message from a random person. And you know what it says? Hi, it's Ken. I don't know what I did wrong. I'm texting you from my roommate's phone. I want to work things out. And you know what I said? I'm in a relationship, send block, so that he couldn't even respond. Okay, and I was like, ooh, I am done. I am free. Like, this guy keeps trying to find ways, but I just keep on blocking them. No, because last week, this dude sent me an email saying, hi, it's Ken. I really hope we can work things out. Here's my Twitter. DM me if you need anything. And I will insert the email just to show y'all. And the thing that got me so, like, at first it was funny when he was like doing all these things to like get into contact with me. Then I got mad, because I was like, I keep on blocking this dude, but he still finds a way. But now I am scared, because I don't put my last name anywhere on social media, anywhere. It's literally my first name, Elaniece. I don't put my last name anywhere. So the fact that this dude found my first and last name, my campus, university, school email, and emailed me, I feel like really crosses the line. And I kind of don't know what to do at this point. Hopefully you guys can give me some advice on what to do, because I feel like this is just way too obsessive at this point. And I feel like people really need to know their limits. Like, first of all, silence should be an answer. Like, if I'm not responding to you, if I cut you off, you should know right then and there to stop. Don't keep edging it on. And I'm about to take it to the police at this point. And I'm pretty sure all of you are going to say, file a police report. But it's not like this dude did anything to hurt me. It's more of just like stalker type of tendencies. So give me some advice in the comments. I'm going to take anything I can at this point, even though I block his path. It seems like there's always a way for him to contact me, no matter what I do. And it's getting scary at this point. So please let me know. Please.